Hello my marvellous sausages, new grenade launcher alert. It's called the Salvagers Salvo and I've simply got it and it's marvellous fun. There's a bit of a lengthy quest to get it, but I'll go over some tips on how to get that done as quickly as possible. But first of all, let's have a look at this baby and see what it can do. Well, it's got quick launch, so you can smash those grenades out of the pipe incredibly quickly, which is marvellous. Now, our first great one is spike grenades. Grenades fired from this weapon do increased damage on direct hits, so you don't have to release the trigger to detonate the grenade. Once it strikes something, it'll go boom, but it'll also deal out more damage, which is bloody marvellous, isn't it, lads and lasses? Okay, then these two in the third one, you've got Demolitionist, which of course gives you grenade energy on the kills, and that's not so bad. I think it takes about 4 or 5 kills to fill your grenade charge, and if you're doing a grenade-based activity, then all the better. But Ambitious Assassin, now this overflows the magazine based on the number of rapid kills before it. What this basically means is you kill a couple of people and you're going to be able to load 2 grenades into the mag, into the pipe, so you don't have to reload on every shot. Now this does make it, of course, a little bit ammo intensive, but to be able to pop 2 off really quickly, sounds a bit rude, makes it feel a little bit like a power grenade launcher, and I was having loads of fun just slamming them into people's faces as well. Now then, on to the final column. Now we've got Pinnacle Weapon, so this is increased damage against bosses, vehicles and guardians with a super active, so that's probably good to have in the Crucible. However, this chain reaction is a great perk because each final blow with this weapon creates an elemental damage explosion, so it's an arc explosion. So you've got 2 in the pipe, you kill 2 people, you get multiple kills, and then you get multiple elemental damage explosions as well. So that's an excellent setup to have on Ambitious Assassin and also to have chain reaction. As for weapon mods, well, when I'm using a grenade launcher, I tend to sort of be bouncing around in the air in sort of an aerial ballet and dropping things on them like a bomber. So what I did is stick in Icarus grip, which gives you a bit more accuracy when you're shooting from the air. I did try Dragonfly to increase the elemental explosion, but I didn't really notice that much of a difference, to be perfectly honest, so that's why I stuck with the Icarus grip. But of course you can do whatever you want. So now the quest, it's a messy business. In fact, that's what it's called, messy business. Now you've got pointage that you need to get, 7,500 points from getting grenade kills, and then you have to complete matches to increase a percentage point as well. So let's have a little look at the grenade kills first of all. So I kitted myself out with a Wither Horde in the top slot, a Deafening Whisper in my energy slot, and then the Interference 6 in my power slot. Now you may be saying, what on earth have you got 2 energy grenade launchers there for? Well, first of all, we don't really have a good kinetic one at the moment, do we? And secondly, if you compensate with perks on your armor, then you're not going to be running short of ammo. So the Wither Horde is an excellent choice because you can pinpoint certain parts. For example, I was playing the Sepix Prime Strike, you know, the new Devil's Lair. Well, in one of the sections you know where all the enemies are going to be streaming from, so you can plant a well of goodness, or death rather, at that door, and then all the morons come in going, let's kill him, and then they just die on their way in, which is marvellous, which is really helping for the pointage. And then of course you've got your Deafening Whisper, which is a fantastic wave grenade launcher, and it's void, which does turn out to be very useful. And in my power I put in the Interference 6, but you can put in any power grenade launcher you want, but I like this because you can slam them in the face pretty rapidly. I've got thermoplastic grenades there, and I hate them, so I switched it off. I got Augmented Drum instead. But anyway, those are the 3 grenade launchers that I ran with. Now, setting up my armor, well, I just shoved in as many grenade launcher mods as I could possibly find. So in my helmet, I've got a grenade launcher ammo finder, which I've doubled up on so I can find more green bricks around the place. And then we got the grenade launcher loader, of course, to make you load even faster. Get the bang for your buck there, babies. Increase your reserves. That's really important, so you're picking up more ammo and your reserves are bigger, and I'm double stacking on those. And then on my boots I've got grenade launcher scavenger, which is great because it gets bonus reserves when you pick ammo up as well. And there was bugger all on my bond. Now with that said, not only was I reloading like bloody crazy, but also I had great reserves. You can see I've got like mid to low 20s in both the Wither Horde and the Deafening Whisper, so it was absolutely fantastic, and I didn't have any problems. I didn't find myself with an ammo shortage at all. But there we go. Once I was running with that, it didn't take me too long to get the points. I got the points a lot sooner than I got the match percentage points. Now, to give you an idea, I did a match. I'm doing the Nightfalls, as I said, which this week is the Devil's Lair strike. Now then, the points I had going into it, I started taking notes, you know. I started the Nightfall with 4,925 points, and when I finished it, I had 5,822 points. And then, just to kind of change it up a bit and see if you've got anything else, if you change the difficulty to Hero instead of Adept, which that last one was, I went in with the 582 points, as I said. Sorry, 5,822 points, as I said. And then I came out with 6,763. So it's about 900-ish points I was getting per Nightfall run. So that's not too bad. You've got 7,500 to get. You're looking at about 12, 13 runs. Now then, the other thing we need to talk about is the pointage, or the percentage points for completing matches. Now, I found that for doing a Nightfall, I was getting around about 3% for completing a Nightfall. It didn't make any difference whether it was Adept or whether it was Hero or whatever you wanted to do. It was the same percentage points. A Crucible win, so if you play a Crucible match, you were getting around about 3 percentage points for that, and for a Crucible loss, I was getting about 2 percentage points for that. So you can pick up points there. But I found that the best way to do it, the fastest way to do it, was a Gambit win, which worked out around about 4%. But of course, you can't guarantee a bloody Gambit win, can you? But never mind, because you get 3% if you don't. So that's not too bad either. So I was doing a flick between Nightfalls and Gambit, and I was getting there pretty quickly. And you can see there I got the grenade launcher completing a Gambit match, and it's great. It's well worth the effort getting the grenade launcher, because I was using it actually. I just did the new aspect mission for my Warlock, and you've got to do a heroic version of that Safeguard Exo challenge, which is a bit of an arse anyway, and it was quite difficult on the heroic setting. But I took my grenade launcher in, and that's what I polished the boss off with from a distance. I was shooting my globules in his face until he fell over in all electric death with white stuff coming out of him. That's his Vex milk, you know, nothing dirty. I don't know. Perhaps it is dirty. Perhaps Vex are filthy pervs. Who knows what that white milky stuff is they carry around in their jars in their guts? It's disgusting. Anyway, if you want to support the channel, I've got a Buy Me a Coffee page, or you can subscribe, or even drop me a like and drop me a comment too. Thank you so much for watching, you marvellous sausages, and I shall see you all again very soon. Sausage out. French, Scottish. French, Scottish. French, Scottish, out. I think I'm going mental today.